The thing about Tubi that's interesting to me is that it was the biggest digital only number we ever had. And when we started having digital simulcast the Super Bowl, sometime around the early part of the turn of the century, the numbers were small, a couple 100,000, then to a million. In the context of the Super Bowl, even the past couple years, it hasn't been that much,
Yeah, they were
right?
like 8, 7, 8 million, something like that, if I remember.
Well, again,
And
when you got done with everything, cobbling it together, but the truth of the matter was, in the context, it was just like, wow, nobody's going to the website, right? Now, so yeah, now the this year's Super Bowl number, a lot of people were surprised when it came out because about with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Patrick Mahomes fumbled, the Eagles recovered. And even though it's Patrick Mahomes, to me, having been somebody who's been a large part of writing narratives for many years when I was at Fox when we had Super Bowls, helping Michael Mulvihill, who always crafted those, right? That was one of Mike's key jobs was crafting those releases, crafting and figuring out how to position that with PR. We were looking for places, inflection things like that. The team was, right? And so I was like, well, that's where people are going to kind of go away. So we're going to go below 120 million. I went to bed thinking that. And then we bounced back, right, to a number that looks like flat with last year's overtime game. And like, well, what was the difference? Well, as Mike tried to explain, the simulcast on Tubi added a whole bunch of people that I think probably a lot of those people, 13 million or so, didn't really have a pay TV bundle and they didn't have an OTA antenna. And just for avoidance of doubt, most viewing to broadcast comes from pay TV bundles. Doesn't come from over the air. Over the air remains a 10% of the total for broadcast. It helps, right? But it's not
right.
like people are slapping digital antennas on the side of the roof. I don't
I,
know
I would love to
why.
see the demographics on the over-the-air antenna
Yeah.
user, right? It's got to be 75 and up.